welcome back to 31 Days of Horror. I'm your host, Stephen Bloodworth, filmmaker and indie film critic. Thank you so much for coming by. In 1968, George Romero terrified the world with his classic Night of the Living Dead. There were zombie films before Night of the Living Dead, but nobody has seen zombies like Romero has created. And since the advent of the Romero zombies, there have been several directors who have made their own zombie films. All of these films have their differences, but at the end of the day, they all pay respects to George Romero. And even George Romero did his own sequels, but none of them had anything to do with Night of the Living Dead. Just about every one of Romero's zombie films shares absolutely no connection to his previous films. Bill Hinzman, aka the original zombie from Night of the Living Dead, wrote, directed, and starred in his own film, Flesheater, from 1988. To sum up Flesheater, it's essentially Bill Hinzman's take on the original Night of the Living Dead, but if Night of the Living Dead was made in the 80s. And by that, I mean there's teenagers, there's partying, there's drinking, there's sex, and there's gore. A group of kids go to the countryside to take a hayride and end up convincing the farmer who's driving the tractor to let them stay in the secluded part of the woods. They arrange everything with the farmer to have him come back later to come and pick them up. On his way back, the farmer comes across a tree stump, and when he removes it, he uncovers a box with a warning saying, "Don't open the box." But of course, the farmer opens the box, and Bill Hinzman, aka the original zombie, comes and kills the farmer. The rest of the film pretty much involves zombies eating other people and these kids partying it up and having sex. The film has its differences from the original Night of the Living Dead, but it does share some similar plot points. Unlike Night of the Living Dead, the kids in Fleasheater attempt to call for help, and the cops assume it's just one big Halloween prank. And even the ending is slightly similar to the ending of Night of the Living Dead. On top of that, the zombie makeup looks pretty damn good. The one thing I couldn't understand about this film is why the zombies always go after people's necks. I know they're zombies and they'll bite anywhere, but why specifically the neck? Maybe they're trying to put the vampires out of business. I don't know. Overall, Flesheater is an extremely underrated classic that I really wish somebody would remaster and release on Blu-ray.